Yes, villagers, today we're going to be talking about 4 ways for you to detach yourself from any outcome. If you want to find out if your view is represented among the 4, you are in the right place. If you're new to this channel, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So, let's get into it. Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode. We must believe more than we see. Gratitude is one of the secret sources of life. In order for you to be grateful, you have to appreciate exactly what it is that you have. But if you are striving for greater and you have a desired outcome that you are looking for, how do you not be attached to it? Well, we're going to talk about 4 ways of doing that. Tip number 1, realize that there's another way. Most of the times when we are thinking about something, we want this one particular outcome, and if things don't go exactly that way, then we feel like our plans are foiled. But if we're only looking myopically at that one way to skin a cat, then we miss all of the other ways and techniques that there are that might give us the same desired outcome. Having one outcome might be really good, but make sure that you are not missing the forest for the trees. Tip number 2, remove emotional attachment. If you had an interview and you had to get on a bus to go to that interview for a job you really wanted, and it looked like you were about to miss that bus and you're running as fast as you can, does worry help you to run any faster than you're running? Now that may be a philosophical question. While we know that you have an attached outcome, does that attached outcome give you any more advantage in order for you to get to that bus? Does it help you run faster? Does it focus you? Does it do anything that you can't do by removing the emotional attachment and still doing what is necessary? Is it possible for you to run as fast as you can without the worry factor? Can you still hone in on what you need to do and leave worry out of the situation? That's what we are looking for you to do, is to try to take worry out of the situation. I believe that you can still get all of the things that you think worry might be providing you, i.e., if you think that worrying is going to cause you to run faster, or worry is going to motivate you to staying and doing whatever it is that you need to do so that you can achieve the outcome that you are seeking. I believe you can still get those things without worrying. So let's try to not worry during these situations and still pursue everything with all deliberate speed. Tip number 3, seek God's face in your decision. One of the things that we do often is we think that we're alone here in this world, and we don't go and seek the one who has made us and knows all of our outcomes, knows every single hair on our head. This is the time for us to put it in God's hands and pray and accept whatever it is that the outcome is. Now that can be easier said than done, but with practice, everything starts to get a little easier. So let's start that practice of putting things in God's hands and taking it out of our own hands and seeing exactly if He doesn't do what He said that He was going to do in His Word. Tip number 4, learn more. Usually our outcomes are usually dependent on our knowledge base. So the more we know, the better we are able to tackle a problem. The more we know also changes our perspective. So tip number 1, we spoke about using a different technique or driving a different car. Well, now we're talking about changing not only the car, but maybe the road to get where you need to get. There are plenty of other ways for us to get to the destination outside of the only one way that we are thinking. We might be able to use a plane, we might be able to use a helicopter, we might be able to use a motorcycle. There are other opportunities at hand outside of just the one tool or one technique that we are picking up. Oftentimes, our answer can come with a change in perspective or change in how we approach the very problem that we are seeking an outcome and solution. If it all fails and things still don't go your way, then here's a consolation. Maybe it wasn't your time. Maybe it wasn't your turn. Understand that every dog has its day, and if you stick to the fight and persevere, your day is coming. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post, which is Wednesday, click on that notification bell. You get that ding on your phone, and you know that a new video is waiting for you. I'll see you then.